Today, we're going to talk about place value. What is place value? Well, it's a pretty cool system for writing numbers that we probably all take for granted. I'm sure you know this number right here is 9,386. And you know that this 6, it's actually representing a smaller quantity than this 3. Even though 6 is a bigger number than 3, this 3 means 300. And that's because it's in the hundreds place, while the 6 is in the ones place. So the 3 represents 3 hundreds, and the 6 represents 6 ones, which is just 6, a lot smaller than 300. That is place value, and place value was a really handy invention for writing numbers, especially big numbers. And not every culture had place value in the history of the world. For example, the ancient Romans, they wrote in something called Roman numerals. Well, they probably just called it numerals, and we call it Roman numerals. But to write a 1 in Roman numerals, it looks a lot like R1. Here's R1. Our system is called Arabic numerals. To write a 3, you just wrote 3 ones. Makes sense, but you have to write something 3 times, whereas we have a special character just for 3, so we only have to write 1 character. Now, this gets especially annoying when you get into bigger numbers. So here's the Roman 33. They had a character for 10, which is an X, but they had to write that 3 times to represent 30. So 3 tens and then 3 ones. Whereas we just write a 3 and a 3. We put the 3 in the tens place and the other 3 in the ones place, and it equals 33. So a more convenient and efficient system for writing numbers. Now, to keep place values straight, you've just got to remember what the order goes in. And basically, the place number increases as you go to the left by a factor of 10 every time. So the first place here is the ones place, then the tens place, then the hundreds, and then the thousands. And it goes on further. We're not going to deal with those today. After thousands would be 10,000s, and then 100,000s, and millions, and on and on and on. But for right now, for these problems, all you have to do is know these 4 places: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And then you can answer questions like this. This one says, give the digits in the thousands place and the ones place. The thousands place is pretty easy to find because the convention is that you put this comma after the first 3 digits, and then the next one is the thousands. So we know this fourth one over here, fourth from the right going over to the left, is the thousands. So that's 5. And the ones place is this first one that you would write. So that's a 3. So the answer to give the digits in the thousands place and the ones place would be 5 and 3. So that is a little bit of work with place value.